this week in Quincy. Police had to call in their crisis negotiation team. The team's goal is to de-escalate high-intensity situations that could lead to a death. Members have to go through many weeks of training before joining the unit, which is a unit of only 6 members. Negotiators say while calls are infrequent, they can get brought in about 10 times per year.
So the main goal is to end the situation with nobody being hurt, the person that we're speaking with, officers, family members. So we just want everybody to come out safe.
And officials say the unit has been around for more than 30 years.